Finally, we get to the quadratic formula. We're going to solve quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. One of my favorites that you're going to use from now on. First of all, let's warm up. So pause the video and work these two problems, then come back and check your answer. Okay, we'll write them in standard form, so our quadratic term needs to go first. On this one, we need to go ahead and FOIL x plus 2. We end up with 4 minus 1 is 3 as our constant. Very good. Key concepts. Why don't you write this at the top of your paper? You're going to use it for your homework assignment, and this is one you need to commit to memory. The quadratic formula is x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a. So let's begin using the quadratic formula. We need to first identify a is 3, b is 23, and c is 40. So this works perfectly when you don't have that coefficient of 1 with your quadratic term. All we do is simply substitute it into our formula. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c divided by 2 times a. Start working inside the grouping symbol first. 49, the square root of 49 is 7, so negative 23 plus or minus 7 divided by 6. This again is going to have two different answers. Negative 23 plus 7 divided by 6 gives us negative 8/3. Negative 23 minus 7 divided by 6 is going to give us a negative 5. So when we have plus, we're going to end up with negative 16 over 6, which simplifies to negative 8/3. And when we negative 23 minus 7, we have negative 30 divided by 6 is negative 5. Excellent. Let's look at another example. A is 3, B is 2. We're going to add negative 4 so that our C is negative 4. Set it equal to 0. Now we're going to substitute into the quadratic formula. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c over 2 times a. This gives us negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 4 plus 48, which is 52. This is the same thing as 4 times 13. Square root of 4 is 2 square root of 13. So we simplify. This is not in its simplest form. Notice we've got a 2 and a 2 and a 6, all divisible by 2. So when we divide each one of these terms by 2, our final answer, negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 13 over 3. So make sure you put your answer in simplest form. A lot of times I also see an error here when there's two negatives, forgetting to make that a positive. So pay attention when you're doing your homework assignment.